Good morning, guys. Welcome to Wednesday's FRT Gold live video. Hope you're all doing well. The week seems to be flying by. It's been a good week for us so far. With a really good day Sunday. And just the one tip given out Monday that didn't quite do the business, but yesterday another really good one. We'll go through that in just a second. As always, this is a live Q&A session, so if you did fancy joining in that, please do feel free. You can just click on the box, and if you've got any questions about anything in the world of horse racing, really, whether it's something about one of our tips, another race that you're looking at, and perhaps you want me to digest a bit for you, or if it's just any general betting or horse racing queries, please do feel free to get in touch, and I'll do my best to answer them as best and as quickly as possible. Maybe you're not watching this video live. I know many of you do just watch it on your lunch breaks in about an hour's time or so. Then please do feel free to send an email, joe@freeracingtips.co.uk, and also get in touch via Facebook. It's facebook.com/groups/FRT Gold. So plenty of ways for you to get in touch. And as I say, please do feel free to do just that. So as I said, a really good day of racing taking place today. Actually, for Wednesday, I'd say this is definitely above average. We've got Sandown, Beverley, Yarmouth, Listowel and Kelso taking place in a couple of listed races as well. So should be a really good day of action. Those cards at Sandown and Yarmouth look to be really, really good in particular. So hopefully we can continue what has been, as I say, a good week. Yesterday we hit the premium tip at next best bet double. The premium tip was at 7-4. Next best bet 11-4. Of course, those done a singles bought back, plenty of profit, and then as well as that, it was 10-1 for the double as well. So I think we ended the day with doing the double as well. Just trying to work out quickly what it was. The premium tip that brought in around about 5.25 points profit, and the little earn about 5.5. So it was about 11, probably about 15 points in profit in the end yesterday. Actually, maybe a bit more, maybe about 17 points profit with that premium tip at next best bet double. Just doing that 1 point for the double is always worth it, I'd say. So that was a really, really good day yesterday. Hopefully we can do more of the same today. We were close with a 1 point single as well. We had a 5-1 1 point single, which was second, so that wasn't too far away, and that would have made it an outstanding day, but a really good one as I said, and hopefully we can hit that premium tip and next best bet double today. What we'll do in today's video, we'll just go through the tips, offer up, I'll just tell you how it's shaping up in the recent market, and just if there's any market moves or anything like that. And as I said, if you've got any questions or anything, please do feel free to get them in. Now is the time. So we'll look at the premium tip to begin with, and that goes today in the 340 at Sandown. And our tip here is Producer. Now this horse has been back from 7-4 this morning into 6-4 in most places, as short as 11-8. Even a couple of bookies, I think I saw 5-4 with the likes of 32 Red there and 888 Sport. Actually, they're only offering 5-4, but it's 11-8 in most firms. If you haven't yet got on, you missed that 7-4. Of course, that's a bit frustrating, but just looking now, William Hill, Coral, Stan James and Sporting Bet are still your 6-4 bookmakers, and do go with one of those. I'd say go with Stan James or Coral or William Hill, because they are best odds guaranteed. And you often see when money comes for a horse in the morning, sometimes there can be a little bit of a drift as the layers come out when they think the horse might be a little bit too short. So today's premium tip, Producer, in that 340 at Sandown, I think should be the class act in this race, to be honest, for Richard Hannon and jockey Richard Hughes. Has been competing in group company this season and running in decent group races as well. There'll be a couple of disappointing performances in there, you'll see, but I think that mainly come when the ground was sort of good, or good was on the good to soft side. It's good ground today and might just be a little bit quicker with a dry forecast, I think. And this is undoubtedly a drop down in class. You know, a Group 2 into a listed race, that's a couple of drops down, and I just think this looks to be a great opportunity for Producer to get off the mark for the season. Has been competing in some really good races, and I think we'll take all the beating here. As I say, some of those runs in those group races have been decent as well. I think if reproducing, pardon the pun, reproducing that, the second at Salisbury and what was a really decent Group 3 actually behind Captain Cat, who's gone on to thank the form since then. If reproducing that second, I think our Producer then has an excellent chance here. And yeah, this looks to be a good race for the 5-year-old to take. The next best bet for today, we'll move on to that now. That is in the 325 at Yarmouth, and I think one of the best races on Yarmouth cards actually. This is another listed event, and here it's Waterhole, currently an 11 to 4 shot. Now, this horse runs for John Boston, and we'll have William Buick on board, and those two have an excellent season, as we know. And I just think this 3-year-old filly looks to be the most progressive in this race, and if running to a similar level to when third in Group Company last time out, I think that Gosden's Charge has an excellent chance here. Looks well off at the weights, is the top rated, but only has to carry 8 stone 10. Obviously, being a 3-year-old and being a filly, does get plenty of weight for age allowance, and yeah, to be the top rated but carry bottom weight is always something you have to look into. And I just think this horse is the most progressive, the horse with the most potential to improve, and yeah, looks to be a really good race. If you look at the horse has run 5 times, I think, in total, and if you look at what she's managed, she was second on debut last year. That was in November. Then ran in December on the all-weather in a Lingfield Maiden, won that, was then put away until July this year, winning a couple of decent handicaps at Doncaster, then at Newmarket, and then at Sandown last time out in Group Company, as I said, was third on that day, and only a length and a half behind Fintry, who I think is a really progressive horse. So I think this will take all the beating today with Waterhole. Hasn't run on ground like this, which is good to firm in places, but that all-weather form shows that a quick surface shouldn't be a problem, and as I say, just the most progressive in this one and should take all the beating as well, I think. The Little Anna for today, that goes in the 2:20 the 2 o'clock at Sandown, and it's 2 Turtle Doves, currently an 8 to 1 shot. Now, this horse has been in excellent form recently, to be honest, winning 3 of her last 4 races, and I don't think still looks to be too badly handicapped. It's only racing off the low 60s, and has only gone up a couple of pounds for that last victory as well. Has won 8 races in the past, and has bags of experience and knows what it takes to win. Is a horse that's usually involved come the closing stages, and she does know how to get her nose in front, which in these lower grade races can be vital. That will to win isn't about with some of these horses, and you can't say that 2 Turtle Doves doesn't have that will to win. Fair enough, she might not be the best horse you'll ever come across, but she's genuine, and she likes to win a race at her level. Harry Bentley's booked again, and he gave the horse an excellent ride last time out, and he's sure to even improve again on this horse, because that was his first run on her, and I think he now knows a lot more about her, and I just think she looks to be a decent each way price there at 8 to 1, and should be involved come those closing stages. 2 1-point win only singles for you today, and they go in the 2:10 at Beverley, where we go for Magic Time as a 7 to 1 shot. I think this horse has got an excellent chance there at Beverley. And then it's Bartell in the 2:20 at Yarmouth. Was at 13 to 8 now, best priced around about 6 to 4. So a bit of money coming for that one. So the market positives are certainly about for the premium tip, and then that 1-point win only single. The others just holding their shape in the market, to be honest. No real moves as yet, but they're certainly not drifting, and I wouldn't be surprised to see the next best bet backed into 5 to 2 with all the bookmakers, rather than about 50-50, 5 to 2 and 11 to 4 at the moment. So they're all of today's tips, and feeling good about today. Hopefully we can get off to a flyer. I mean, we've got the Little Anna and the 2 1-point win only singles within 20 minutes of each other. They're in the 2:10 and the 2:20, so we'll know by then just how the day's going. And even if they weren't to do the business, which of course we really hope they do, you then have the 3:25 and the 3:40, and have a couple of quick fire ones a bit later on with a premium tip and the next best bet, which are of course the main bets of the day, but we do want the others to do the business as well. If we can get the first 2 races we have today, they go at 8 to 1 and 7 to 1 respectively, so if we get a couple of winners there, we're going to be absolutely laughing. That would be great. So yeah, that's just about it for today's video. As I said, if you've got any questions throughout the day, please do feel free to get in touch. Plenty of ways for you to do that, as I said. But yeah, thanks for watching today's video. It's been a decent one, plenty going on. Tomorrow is where we can really start looking ahead to the weekend. Just going to take a look at actually what races are happening this weekend, or any big races happening this weekend. Just need to rejig the old memory, but so it was obviously Doncaster last week, really good there. Oh, of course, yeah, it's the Air Gold Cup this weekend, which should be good, and also a decent card from Newbury featuring a Group 2 in the shape of the Mill Reef Stakes, of course, and then a couple of Group 3s with the Arc Trial, and then the World Trophy as well. So really good weekend from Newbury there. And also Then next week or during the week, it's then some excellent racing for new markets as well. So really looking forward to the next week or so. But in the more immediate future, we're looking ahead to today. Hopefully we can have a good one. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll speak to you all a little bit later on. Thank you, and bye-bye.